on the body. There is a how will be represented that all the things we already have it. Got it? Now here also we are going with the what? How many forces are working? There is somewhat a forward forces are there, somewhat a reverse forces are also there. Somewhat forward forces are there, somewhat reverse forces are also there. Reverse forces are nothing but what actually? The forces which are opposite the forward motion. It is called what? Reverse forces. It is called as reverse forces. Got it or not? Yes. What is the reverse forces? What is the opposite? The motion of forces. Somewhat make the body it is into the moving position. Somewhat the moving is opposed by it. Okay, clear or not? What is the reason for it? What is the behind that? The reason is there. That all the things we are going to discuss in this particular lesson. Okay, clear or not? Yes, first thing is what is the friction? Yes, what is the friction? This is the one of the contact forces. You know very well the forces are two types. One is the contact, another one is the non-contact forces. It is the one of the contact force. Got it or not? The friction is the one of the contact force which is applied between the two body surfaces. Where it is applied? Between the two bodies. Between the two bodies, it is applied. Clear or not? Yes, this force is only called frictional forces. Whatever the surfaces are there, okay, na? Because of the surface, one is a touch with another one. Yes, because of the surface nature, the frictional forces are applied. Okay, clear or not? Yes, one surface is moving on another surface. Yes, one surface is moving on another surface. There is a one force is working. Okay, because of its surfacing layers. Okay, now yes, that is called what? A frictional force. So many applications we are have in our daily life situation. One thing, if it is a friction is not there, we can't live on earth also. Okay, clear or not? It is not possible to walk. Okay, clear or not? Why? Because there is a one force is there between a walking floor and your foot, or otherwise your footwear. Otherwise, you may skid down. Okay, clear or not? Yes, like that, everywhere the friction is working. Okay, clear or not? Once the thing is the friction cause it is a what? The friction surfaces are not a smooth. We called it smooth, but 100% smooth surfaces are not available for us. Okay, clear or not? Somewhat a roughness is there for the one surface to the other surface. Okay, clear or not? There is a no 100% things are available in our physics, like a perfect black body, yes, and a perfect smooth body. Okay, clear or not? Yes, there is no perfectness. It is there. We called 99.9% perfect only. Okay, clear or not? Yes, this is only we are considered because of the not a smoothness. There is a bodies or one is a giving force on another one. Okay, between a one surface to the another surface. Okay, that is only called a friction. In your daily life, so many applications are made possible to observe by you. Okay, clear or not, all the students? Suppose when you are put on, there is any banana peel. Okay, clear or not? Yes, what happened? There is a skid down or not? Yes, normally we are not skid down, but when there is a banana peel, it will be there. It will be contained somewhat. Yes, what it is a nature? Yes, Sophie nature means what? It will be mousse. Okay, clear or not? Otherwise, when you take a smooth floor, okay, na, at that time, then it will be when you foot it with a more force. Okay, automatically it is also skid down. Okay, clear or not? And on the smooth, on the suppose there is a tiles are there on the water, it will be there. On the water, when you foot down, okay, that is also skid down or not? Like that, the skid down things are possible. Okay, clear or not? Because of what? Without a friction, the less friction force is there. Okay, clear or not? Yes, the friction is need for us or not? Yeah, it is a need for us. Okay, friction is have the advantages and as well as the it is have the disadvantages also. Okay, what is that advantages and disadvantages, students? There is a one. Friction is advantages in the wear and tear the moving part of the machineries, and as well as the friction is generate the heat in a machine parts and as well as with the damages. These are the disadvantages. Okay, so many other advantages are also there. Yes, what is that advantages here? There is we are possible to walk it is. Okay, clear or not? Matchstick. When we rubbing the matchstick, okay, now because of the friction of matchstick and that whatever the matchbox layer, at that time only fire is a possible. Otherwise, it is possible. You not it is a possible. Okay, clear or not? There is so many forces are applied on a one body touch with another body, but a friction is opposes the motion. Okay, clear or not? In a IIT class already you have studied. Yes, for reducing the friction, what we have to do, and as well as yes, for maintaining the friction, what we have to do. Suppose you have to take here. There is a athlete's shoes. Once check it, athlete shoes are contain somewhat spikes inside. Yes, why? Because they required a grip, okay, with the earth also. Okay, clear or not? And as well as most of the area is the touch with the okay surface, that will be give the most frictional force. Less area is the touch with the surface, less frictional force may get. Got it or not? For this purpose only, there is we are used the word the spikes, and as well as there is a whatever the athletes once take it, they are taken some amount of powder, okay, for their hands. Why? Because they required a grip. The grip is getting because of what? Roughness. When the roughness is there, at that time only, yes, grip may get. For a what? For a weightlifting purpose, for a what? Throwing the anything, it will be like a shot put or javelin throw. They take so what actually gymnastics also, when they made a gymnastics based on one pole, they taken a what? They taken a powder to their hands. Okay, why? Because it will be give the friction. Okay, now the friction is not giving that much of movement. In case the more movement is given, may they skid down or not? Yeah, that is why it is opposes the movement. Okay, clear or not? Like that, the friction is a there. Friction is a contain advantages and as well as the disadvantages. In your 8th class, it is important question. Friction is evil and as well as the devil. Okay, clear or not? Yes, it's a work sometimes dangerous to us. Why? Because our bikes are not moving that much of speed. Okay, clear or not? Why that much of speed is not a possible for bikes? Why that much of speed is not possible for bikes? Why? Because okay, na yes, air is giving the opposing. Okay, clear or not? Air is a friction, our motion. Okay, clear or not? And as well as there is a our aeroplane is a made with some special structure. Okay, aeroplane is made what? From what? Special structures. What is the special structure we are consider? Yes, there is a like this structure may consider here. Okay, got it or not? The special structure may why we are consider it is there is the air will be touch with this. Okay, the air will be touch with this. It will be opposite. One second, our cars are contain one special structure at the front. Okay, the cars are not look like a buses and lorries. Okay, lorries or buses are contain somewhat this type of shape, but the car is a contain somewhat yes like this shape it will be there. Got it or not? Yes, I hope you got it here. Yes, why? Because air is not given resistance that much. That's why only cars are giving that much of speed. Otherwise, they contain like this straight manner in a front. Okay, in a front side, that much of speed is not possible for the car also. Okay, clear or not? I hope you got it here. Yes, these all the things are there. Yes, and the fluid is given the frictions. Fluids are contain frictions. Fluids are nothing but what? These liquids and the gases are called fluids. They provide a friction, not only the solids only. Okay, these all the things are we are considered. Yes, in our already 8th class we are considered this. Okay, once again we repeat that how many types of frictions are there. Okay, clear or not? How the friction is working on. Yes, and how much friction is working depending on the masses. Okay, clear or not? Suppose you consider the car and as well as the car tires and the road. Okay, now yes, how many forces are there? There is so many forces. Normal forces are applied, gravitational forces are applied, frictional forces are also applied on the cars. Got it or not? When we brake the car, Okay, now the tire will be made, losses its thickness or not. Suddenly we break up with the lost velocity. Yes, clear or not? Why? Because of the friction only. Got it or not? Why your footwear after 1 year it will be may not possible to use. Daily you are given the friction. Okay, clear or not? With the air. Got it or not? Yes, because friction force is not up here or not for you. Up here it is directly, indirectly. Got it or not? Yeah, this is only about a friction. What you understood from the friction? Friction is nothing but, yes, friction is nothing but the force is applied between the two surfaces. The friction is nothing but the force is applied between the two surfaces. Got it or not? Yes, one surface is moving on another surface. It will be given an opposing force to the motion. That is only called what? Friction. So many applications are there. Suppose you have to take here this chalk piece. Okay, now this chalk piece is moving like this. Okay, clear or not? The chalk piece is moving like this. At that time, there is after some time it will be stops. Why? Because it's a stops because of that frictional forces only. Got it or not? This chalk piece is easily moving, but this duster is not moving that much of easily. Why? Because it is because of friction only. Yes, when I'm taking like this also it is not moving. But in the same place when I'm taken chalk piece, easily moves it is. Clear or not? One second, this duster is not moving, but the chalk piece is moving. Okay, it is a contain less friction. Why? Because the both are containing. This is a contain somewhat rough surface. Okay, compare with this book. That's why it is not easily moving. And this surface of the duster and the surface of the book is giving one is force on another one. One is giving force on another one. Got it or not? This is only called frictional forces. I hope you got it. Then how to reduce this friction? How to reduce this friction? How to reduce it? Yeah, we are using the lubricants. Okay, now oils or otherwise we polishing the things. Okay, clear or not? Yeah, you know very well. When you are taken a sewing machine, yes, they regularly use the what oil inside it. Yes, why? Because the one missionary part is connected with another missionary part. They are given more friction. In the car also, we go when we are going with the somewhat of old car, we get the rattle sounds. Okay, why? Because one body is a touch with another body, they given friction. Okay, clear or not? In the every missionary, that's the problem is there. Okay, now the missionary is a what contain a more frictional force between the one another. Okay, clear or not? One body of the part of the one mission is a touch with another body part that is a contain friction with one another. Got it or not? If for the reducing of it, we are used the what oils and as well as the lubricants. Okay, clear or not? The oils are what happened? They contain a what actually smooth nature. Okay, they contain a what actually a soapy nature. Okay, clear or not? When we touch it, will be a skidding for from our hand. Got it or not? Yes, you know very well. You have most of the members are bicycles. In the bicycles, there is every time we are using the what oils. Okay, now yes, when we are there is a pile is rotated at that particular place. If you are not used for a 10 days, there is may get the rust. Or otherwise, because of the rust, there is a what it will be not easily moves. What we have to use there is we are use the oil. Because of that oil, it will become what smooth. And what you understood, what is the you are applied a force, external force, but it will be not moving. Why it is not moving? According to Newton's first law, there is a when we applied a force on the body should be changed. It's a position. But why it is not changes? Yeah, one more opposing force may applied on this. What is that opposing force? Friction. Got it or not? The friction is a force which is a working between the one surface is a contact with the another surface. Got it or not? This is only called a what? Frictional forces. Okay, clear or not? So many types of frictional forces are there. What is the types? Before going to that, please note down there is some particular points. Okay, yes. In the notebook, you have to note down these are the points. Please, just I am given in a single words. Yeah, all the students, these are the fundamental things, whatever there on the board. What is the friction? Okay, clear or not? What is the advantages of the friction? What is the disadvantages of the friction? And how to reduce the friction? Yes, what is the advantages? Yes, once listen, then after you write. And first thing it is what? Walking purpose. Okay, clear or not? Without okay, na friction, it is not possible to walking. Okay, na you all are what? Flying in the yes, sky. Like that only it is possible. Friction is not a possible. If friction is not there, you all are flying like a birds. Okay, clear or not? It is not possible. Okay, clear or not? Yes, and it is not a footing is not a possible for you, and that and because of friction only it will be possible. Okay, you are moving in a front side. The friction is opposites. Okay, now yes, always one more important point here. The force which is applied for a motion, it is a forward. There is a friction is always opposite motion. Okay, clear or not? Yes, the question may important for you. The force is applied on the body is yes forward. Friction is backward. Okay, it is always opposite to the forward motion of the force. Got it? And this is only the thing. And next one is yes, there is a belts in a machines. Okay, clear or not? Without a belts, there is a so no missions are working. You know very well. So many missions are working under the belt in a car also, in a bike also. Okay, na there is a wheels are there. One wheel is connected with another wheel. Gear system. How it will be working? Internally, there is a contain. One gear is on another gear. Belts are there. This is connected to the engine. Okay, like that every belt. Yes, because of the friction only with the fast speed also it will be may not come out. Okay, na yes, mainly missionaries purpose and as well as fire and heat is generated. Yes, our ancient people, our first four persons, I think they are also by the making a friction between the one rock with another rock, they produce the heat, they produce the fire. Okay, clear or not? Yes, when they get a fire, afterwards only the human being, yes, especially the man and the woman are separated from the animals. Before that, we are also taken a what? Like animal food. Okay, clear or not? The animals are cooking the food. No. Okay, clear or not? We only cooking the food. Okay, by it is possible because of our friction only. Man is civilized. Okay, now because of the fire and as well as the invention of okay, yes, what it is invention of it is what circle based things whatever there. Okay, clear or not? Rings and circle based things only. Okay, clear or not? And next, what is the next one is the vehicles. Yes, tiles and roads. All the system of the yes, our mechanical systems. Whatever the mechanical vehicles are there, they work based on the friction only. If the friction is not there, it is a skid down. Okay, clear or not? That is a what a contain in a which circle? Circular manner. Okay, now yes, it will be not a contain a friction with the road. It may skid down or not. You know very well, I thought. Yes, after some days, your bicycle, okay, now whatever the tire it will be there, it will be should be removed. Why? Because of the friction, it loses its original nature. Okay, clear or not? It's totally decreased its layer or not? Yes, because of the friction only it will be possible. In case that layer is not frictioned with the road, automatically it is a skid down. Okay, clear or not, all the students? Yes, that is only. And here there is a main advantages are there. So many advantages are there for us. Lot of number of advantages are there for us. And next one is the disadvantages. What is the disadvantages we have here? Yes, what is the disadvantages are there? Mainly missionaries. Okay, they produce a lot amount of heat. Okay, clear or not? And because of that, there is a it loses the what actually? It loses, yes, it's a sensitivities. Missions are losses their sensitivities. They're not properly working. Okay, in our bike or in a cycle, everywhere we are applied the grease or otherwise the oils. Otherwise, when losses there is a yes. And one more thing, when you are played a carom board, okay, now you are pour somewhat a borax powder. Why? Because the striker is easily moves. This is also one of the application only. So many applications are there. In case the friction is a more, the striker is a not a moving. Got it or not? Like that. There is a movation is a not a possible. It opposes the motion of the body in a forward motion. That is why when we want to move in a forward motion, the friction is opposite. That is the disadvantages. And next, how to reduce it? Number of reducing properties are there for a friction. We are specially designed the shapes, okay, of a substances. And one check it already we are discussed it. Whatever shoe, yes, grooves are there. Bottom of the shoe, one check it, it will be contain different types of a grooves. Because of that only, there is a may possible to move fast and slow. Okay, clear or not? Gripping and as well as the yes, connecting the area with the surface. That all are both are important only. Yes, for a preparation of that. And the tiles, whatever the tiles you consider, it will be not a container totally filled by the rubber. It will be contain somewhat a grooves on the tiles. Okay, clear or not? Why? Because more touch with the air, more friction in the air. Okay, clear or not? That is why the less friction may possible to take. We want to prepare the things are in a particular shape only. Got it or not? And as well as sometimes we are using the polishing system. Why? Because only the friction is coming because of what? Irregularities of the surfaces. Friction is coming because of what? Irregularities of the surfaces. There is a two regular surfaces. One is a moving on another one. The friction is very less, not zero. Okay, clear or not? Very, very less. But one is a irregular surface, one is a regular surface. You know very well what is the regular, what is irregular. The regular is nothing but it is a contain a fixed shape. Irregular is nothing but not a contained shape. Okay, clear or not? That type of the body, the one is a moving on another one. One layer of the surface is giving force on another layer of the surface, and that is only called a friction. Got it or not? Yes, that friction is a reducing. Yes, by making polishing, that surface is a making in a regular shape. Automatically, what happened? There is a friction is reduces or not? And as well as you know very well, lubricants especially, the lubricants are contains of what nature? Yes, there is already we are considered that skidding natures are there. The surface is somewhat a very is tensive. Surface tensions are contained for oil and water and all these things. Okay, surface is a contained one force is there, which is opposes the motion. Yes, that is used as for us. Okay, now, but for a decreasing the yes friction purpose. And as well as the ball bearings. In a 8th class, you have one of the topic only for a ball bearing. Okay, now, yes, the fans are contained. What the nature? In the fan there is we contain ball bearings. In a bicycle we contain a ball bearings. Okay, now why? Because there is we have the next concept is a contain as a types of friction. There is a 3 types of frictions are there: static friction, dynamic friction, rolling friction. The rolling friction is a given less friction. Okay, now when you take a ball bearings is nothing but metal spheres. Okay, we called in our regular language cherralu. Okay, now yes, understood or not? Yes, in a bicycle will be available. The metal round things are there. Na? That is one. That is called ball bearings. Yes, they contain a what? They given a less friction. You know very well. Skating shoes are containing friction less than our regular shoes are not. It is possible to stand the with the skating shoes fixedly. It is not a possible. We have to should move, otherwise we may fall down. Okay, why? Because they contain a rollers. Our shoes are not contain roller. In that way, there is a rolling things or a spherical things or a balls. They may reduce the friction. We are using the ball bearings. There is a friction is a reduces. Yes, and when the friction is a reduces, moving is easily possible. Okay, now. And last thing is streamlining. Already I am given to you this information. Yes, when the vehicle's front side is like this, the air particles are come to here as perpendicularly. Okay, got it or not? Because of that, there it will be opposite the motion. Otherwise, suppose you have to take when you are consider huts, whatever the huts are containing, this type of shapes. Got it or not? Otherwise, any roofing with the iron sheets we are consider, we are taken that not in a straight manner. We are not taken like this. We are taken in the what? In this manner we are arranged the roofings. Okay, clear or not? Roofing of a old houses and as well as the huts, we are taken in this particular manner. Why it is like, you know, the fluid is a given a friction. Because of the friction, they are may suppose there is a when there is a big rush air may comes. At that time when we are taken our as what the roof is a straight manner, that will be go out from the surface. Okay, clear or not? That is why we are provided streamlines for our fluid. They are not given friction. Streamline flow is nothing but what actually they are moving along a bundle of lines. Okay, now along that lines where is we are arranged our things. There is the friction is not given force on this. Okay, now airplanes and cars and these all are prepared based on that thing only. Yes, the front side why we are not taken like this, we are taken like this. Once check the bike dome also. Okay, now yes, car front side also. They looks all are in same manner. Okay, clear or not? Like what a shape of head of the bird. One second, how the aeroplane, how there is a car, things are there. The shape of the bird is a head is a what? Like this it will be. Okay, now yes, in that manner only we are consider the things how to reduce the friction. Okay, now mainly 4 points. Okay, these are coming your examinations or otherwise the bits purpose. There is on the board, there is now 20 above the bits are there. Okay, bits are possible. Please note down, this is a very important information for you. Yes, the page number 105, that is the thing, 106, this is information is only there totally. Yes, the summarized thing it is on the board. Once note down it is. Tomorrow we'll go with the what? Different types of frictions. Please note down it. Yes, thank you all the students. Once read the page number 106. Yes, tomorrow we'll go with the what different types of the frictions.